Samael, an angel whose name is often associated with death and destruction, has intrigued and puzzled scholars for centuries. But who is Samael really? Is he purely evil, or does his story reveal something deeper? Join us as we explore Samael's complex role in Christian tradition and uncover the truth behind why he's called Death's Angel. If you're fascinated by Christian mysteries and want to dive deeper into stories like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and join our community. Let's uncover the hidden truths together. Samael is often viewed as both a servant of God and a source of evil. But how can this be? In Christian teachings, Samael fulfills God's will in carrying out divine justice, while simultaneously being linked to death and destruction. This paradox leaves us questioning, can an angel be both good and evil? And what does that mean for our understanding of divine order? It challenges the way we typically see angels. While many angels are seen as messengers of light and protection, Samael operates under a different mandate, carrying out God's judgments, even if that means delivering suffering and death. His role forces us to reconsider what we know about spiritual good and evil, and whether these are truly separate forces, or if they are intertwined in a larger divine plan. Samael's influence stretches across several major biblical events, including the Garden of Eden and the Exodus. In the garden, Samael's role in the fall of humanity is clouded with mystery. Did he tempt Eve, or was he merely carrying out God's will? Some traditions even suggest Samael was involved in the serpent's temptation, presenting a more complex view of his character. Was he truly an agent of evil, or was he an instrument in God's greater plan? Later, in the Exodus story, Samael's role becomes clearer. He oversees the destruction of Egypt's firstborn, a moment of intense divine judgment. In this instance, Samael is carrying out God's wrath, an agent of death, yet his actions are still in line with fulfilling God's will. Through these events, we begin to see Samael's ambiguous nature, an agent of both destruction and divine order, challenging our understanding of the nature of good and evil in the world. Samael's relationship with Lilith, the first woman in some traditions, further complicates his story. Lilith, often depicted as a rebellious figure, shares a powerful connection with Samael. Together, they command a vast army of angels, 2 million strong. This army serves Samael in carrying out his dark deeds, yet it raises the question, is Samael working against God's plan, or is he fulfilling a necessary role in the greater divine order? Lilith and Samael's partnership represents the balance between destruction and creation in the spiritual world. Their relationship, and their command over such a vast army of angels, shows us how Samael's influence extends far beyond what we typically associate with death. He also commands forces of great power, acting under a divine mandate, albeit in a dark and often destructive way. The question remains, is Samael a force of pure evil, or a necessary part of the divine plan? Samael is often connected to human suffering, bringing affliction and hardship as part of his role in the divine scheme. But why is suffering a necessary part of existence? Could it be that suffering plays a vital role in our spiritual growth? Some traditions suggest that Samael's creation of Tuesday, a day traditionally associated with severity, reflects his role in ensuring that the human soul faces trials to strengthen faith and resolve. Think about it, each challenge we face is an opportunity for growth, a way to deepen our trust in God. Samael, while often seen as an angel of destruction, may be playing a role in the larger picture by ensuring that we experience the tests needed to refine our faith. Through suffering, we are shaped and molded, just as gold is refined in the fire. Samael's influence may be harsh, but it's also necessary for the ultimate purification of the soul. Samael's story is a challenge to our ideas of good and evil, showing us that even angels may have complex roles within God's plan. He isn't purely good, nor is he purely evil. He exists in a space that forces us to reconsider the nature of divine justice. By understanding Samael's purpose, we gain deeper insight into how suffering, divine justice, and even death are intertwined with our spiritual journey. This understanding doesn't just change how we see Samael, it changes how we view our own struggles. Suffering isn't meaningless, it's a part of God's larger plan to refine us, build our character, and draw us closer to Him. Samael's role in carrying out these trials forces us to confront the very real tension between light and dark in our spiritual walk, and it challenges us to trust in God's wisdom even when we don't understand His ways. If you found this video insightful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone seeking answers about Samael, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into Christian mysteries. Let's continue to explore together, uncovering the truths that shape our faith and draw us closer to God's greater plan.